Maybe this is the time to clarify things. Yes, I'm me, an angel that came from God. But it's time for me to tell the truth. I'm not who I think I am. That's what I've said before. I'm not that first angel, but I am also one of the first angel. Where did I get this message? Maybe not message but a memory. From the Filipino serie which is Sangre Encantadia, the new, which is their new enemy, which is it's like Ice Queen, came from the ice of land. It's one of the twin, and at that part, they say that when you have a twin sibling, it's not good. It's an bad luck or evil. And I saw that from other cultures also. Some countries that doing movies or series also that having a twin, mostly Korean also. They are afraid of having a twin children because it's a bad luck. Always. Why do they put that kind of I think someone among us in our ancestors' time, someone already remembered her or his past as an angel and know the story itself. Oh, my intuition sparks. My intuition sparks and made an incantation or black magic. Because in the Bible, it says also that those angels that betrayed God came here in this earth, then get their partners and teach them black magic. So they manifest and incanted the black magics. So this is quite different story, but those kinds of story is really real because at the very beginning, God, angels, and us people are among those history and stories. And what do we call those kinds of paranormal? We are experiencing still paranormal things. If before the experience paranormal uh, experiences through their eyes experience like those possession, an evil spirit possessing people and those priests are casting it away, we are also experiencing in this modern educated days. That's why we can get messages. That's why my intuition sparks in different way that even though I'm telling it to others, they don't even believe or they are afraid. Or some people sees messages, signs, numbers. That's kind of paranormal. Not only the meaning of paranormal, which is you are seeing a ghost in front of you. Like magic, like etc. So yeah, I got that message from there. From the first episode, I guess, movie. That's the thing that I have to. I'm going to say now. It's the first episode that they made. From that first episode, said there are two siblings, twin, and they even emphasize that the other twin is getting the energy of its own twin. But actually now, yeah, she even is also the reason why my energy is quite good, outgoing person, because that first angel that we always known, our ancestrals always talk about that first angel that betrayed has a twin also. And common sensely, I will say, I am to assist her. Because I'm already telling the story when that love came from the post that I posted, who is that feminine, divine masculine and divine feminine. So automatically that evil that I'm seeing from the comment actually I pinned is in love. So I didn't still know. It's still blurry if that evil or devil energy is a form of angel also. maybe there is a first. We didn't know maybe that evil is the twin. I'm having only a narrative, twin of God, because that story always comes when there's a good, there's still an evil. When this one always comes with this one, even the story of those cards. Alice in the Wonderland, right? The Red Queen is the evil one, and the White Queen is. But actually, they are they twin? That the Red Queen and the White Queen in the Alice in the Wonderland. Put in the comment if it's siblings. It's quite blurry, but what I'm seeing is they are already frequency this moment. They are bind together. I've already told that also in the comment section on my video, which is who is that masculine, divine masculine and divine feminine. The story is quite good actually. At first, because uh, every time a message comes, it's like a vision. But I think I'm not sure. I'm not doubting. Why is it doubt? What is that other word? Not doubt. I always remember through our language, naguguluhan. Wait, Tagalog to English. My phone is hanging because it's always being used. TT. Wait. Confused. Yeah. It says here in the Google disturb, but I think it's confused. So what I always feel, why that's why, oh my gosh, why I always say that evil energy is actually something which is energy, like good energy or frequency. So they are bind together to be the consequences or karma, whether it's a bad or good from our lives. That's why it says God conquered. That's the reason why, one of the reason, not all, why the word in the Bible says that God conquered evil. So yeah, that twin part, it's not only one was, I can say, born, because I don't know how does the angel made, because that part, if it's memory, those kinds of memory, that kind of memory was not, it's only the important ones are coming out, because it should be to solve, and someone will tell a story what's happening that is related even in this physical world. We can accept those kinds of magical stories, but we cannot accept these kinds of stories that's really happening in our world. I will be related at that part. The feeling which is, if you are hearing like this, like that someone is possessed, that someone is doing black magic or etc. Those kinds of stories, or experiencing a ghost. We didn't believe them, right? Just a kind of story, a kind of lie story, etc. But why is it that some believe in God, some doesn't? Spirit really? In soul, spirit or soul feels it. Yeah, I'm just acting in behalf of her. So I have mentioned it also that I thought I came here to just save someone. I'm talking to her, but actually it's already resolved. The problem of people is only not resolved, but the beyond us, when it's part of, if not in this earth, what I'm talking is the world of the other, world, not in this earth, is already resolved. But us people only is. Because we are struggling in this one, we doesn't believe this one, that one. We only believe what to believe. We don't know what to trust. We don't know what to hear. That's why I think these kinds of things are open also for us to be educated that it's real. If in my past self, I will be synchronized of that feeling which is awkward, uh, feeling which is not believing, etc. But right now, it's easy for me to tell what comes in my that memory or vision because I'm still confused if that's a vision or memory. But still, I believe it because it's the same. It's if it's vision or memory, it's the same. The meaning is the same. Well, my views is not quite that good, but soon they will know this kind of story one by one. Those who watch through my channel. So this is long actually. So through this YouTube channel that I'm going to post only. It's up for those people that is watching to believe it or not. So yeah, that love, that kind of love is always so inspiring, and sometimes that kind of relationship is being against because of the own selfishness purpose of others, that being allied to that person that was a bad person that was in love with the good person, I can say, matched together to be an example for everyone. I already told that also from the comment section mentioned against, because before they are allied then. So what's that evil that we are revolving and people are still doing? The old style of evil. I have said that evil already are in love and bind together to that first angel. Why is it even that oh yeah, people has no power to see this kind to see those kind of. That's why maybe I'm here to tell the story. Yeah, even in vision, they didn't even can explain what they preach sometimes or the Bible verses. They explain it as is or try their best to explain through example, but not quite that good and cannot connect it to situations. But that's the end of this. He is one of the messenger on this intuition, actually. And of course, God or the Holy Spirit. It's like they are assisting. So maybe the reason which is the other twin, which is sucking up the life, it's quite like actually because when I observe that I was trained, like there is a new energy that came again. So when you, it's like an explanation also that when you're always with God, you will always be. If you are trained, there's always what do we call that word? Wait, back up. For you, that faith and believe in Him, even though not perfect, because we are not really perfect as human being, even experiencing it true. My experience, yeah. Being a person is not really perfect. Even angel actually. As long as you have that, especially that accountability. That's the one who cuts everything and not even adding your generations. These situations, these kinds of, and what I say, and those stories that I'm telling is still connected in everything that who we are. Because in knowing that God is real, it's a kind of paranormal also, right? Because we cannot see Him, but He can make us feel. He can give messages. If we can see that messages, if we are open. But I think we are already getting ourselves to open from those kinds of. Not like before, right? Na that in Old Testament, they can see things like moving things or hearing voice, and this generation or this moment is different. That's why the connection is like not real and well. It's a test of your belief also and faith that He is. But if you, well, it's different also if you are just faking that connection. You have an own purpose that you wanted to, like like those messengers that always comes that this person doing this one because he's seen he or she's so that you are doing something and think that that's kind of good technique to be in this part of again power and money. Sometimes souls feel those kinds of um these kinds of whatever the reasons is money again. So I hope if we observe, because sometimes we are the reason why that connection or relationship ended because of us, because of our advice and motivation. Maybe we advise them that yeah, that person is good. That's why it's good for you to separate. If the reason is, I can say vices, it can be accepted, or bad characteristic attributes in matters, it can be accepted. Then advise that a friend or family or etc. to understand and talk to that person, but we cannot tell that that relationship can be saved if the reason is third party or have womanizing or what do we call if it's if the woman is doing it womanizing minmanizing just third party relationship having yeah it's stated even in the third commandment, right? If it's lie, I can say you can tolerate those kinds and understand, but if it's many times, 100 times, cannot be called tolerated because maybe that woman or man is really like that. But some people can change on that kind of attitude, manners, or characteristic if that person really loves. Love is the one who can save every relationship that is unhealthy or karmic actually to be healthy. I think we quite forgot also about that part. But we already always see on movies that they make a bad person that is always that became in love with a good person. Just remember those commandments better to weigh a good relationship also through yourself, through others, or that marriage to God. That's all that commandment holds us to control ourselves from sins. So good luck to us. And I hope you understand my story. My story that which is you will believe it or not. Good luck to us for our growth.